Hello once again and welcome to the Athletics and Wellness Center of the campus of Earlham College as we bring you Earlham Volleyball. Great to have you with us on a rare Monday night matchup here on the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. The Quakers coming into tonight's matchup at 14-8 on the season. They are hosting the Pomeroys of St. Mary of the Woods College, coming in at 8-11. Well, the Quakers now looking toward the last portion of their season. Quakers have lost two straight after losing to Transylvania 3-1 and at Mount St. Joe 3-2. They're kind of right now in the crosshairs of trying to make it into the HCAC tournament. We'll talk about their possibilities coming up in just a few moments. Meanwhile, the St. Mary's team, they lost to Missouri Baptist their last time out by a final 3-0, and they've lost four straight, so they're trying to find their way here at the end of the season. When we come back in a couple of moments on the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show, we'll take a look at the Pomeroys and what they've done so far this season, a couple of the key players to watch for tonight's matchup as well. That's coming up in just a couple of moments. We'll update you on the Quakers as they get prepared for their final few matchups of the regular season and what they're going to have to do to make it into the HCAC tournament. It's all coming up right here, Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com.
Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information. Big Boy's Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boy's Pizza. 765-488-0023.
Hi, this is Steve Funkhauser, and I was talking to someone the other day about how friendly and professional the crew at Jiffy Lube is, and they said, "You are always so upbeat. I'm going to call you Mr. Positive." And so now I am Mr. Positive. And I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are doing a great job today. And hey, do something nice for somebody. Make somebody smile. Smiles are contagious, you know. I want you to have a great day and the horse you rode in on. Jiffy Lube. Fast, friendly, professional. I'm Mr. Positive, and I approve this message.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Back once again here at the Athletics and Wellness Center, the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. We mentioned the Pomeroys coming in at 8-11 on the year. They've lost their last four, including their last matchup against Missouri Baptist by a final 3-0. They're averaging around 10.38 kills per set. Their hitting percentage at 149. So far this year, 99 service aces averaging 1.43, their digs percent at 15.06, and their blocks percent at 1.79. It's not that this team doesn't have some talent, they just don't have enough. They come in with only 8 players on their roster coming to this one here tonight. Mackenzie Kump leads the way at 169 hitting percentage, averaging 3.07 kills percent, 3.25 digs percent, 744 total attacks. Watch for Mackenzie Kump here tonight. Kump is out of Brazil, Indiana, played her high school volleyball at Northview High School. Caitlin Cotter, 338 assists, averaging 6.5%. Monica Mack at 2.95 kills percent, a 302 hitting percentage. Watch for Monica Mack on the outside out of Charleston, South Carolina, 6'1", and a good attacker on the outside. Megan White averaging 1.42 kills percent. We'll also keep an eye on Gabriella Slagle tonight at 167 hitting percentage. And then, of course, the last player of the 7 or 8 players they brought here, again, all will have to play a lot of minutes here tonight, is Mary Alvanos. Alvanos averaging 3.77 assists percent. So the numbers look good, but they put up some big numbers. Again, they just don't have as many players, and so how that will affect them here tonight in a depth standpoint if they can try to extend this thing as long as they possibly can against the Quakers, who again are playing here at home. And the Quakers, by the way, have not played as well at home as they had hoped coming to this one here tonight. We'll talk about the Quakers. We'll get an update on where they stand right now. We'll do that in just a moment. This is the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show right here in Radio Troy Digital Sport.
Our community, it's where we live, it's where we work, it's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Back here at the Athletics and Wellness Center, getting set for, again, a rare Monday matchup in college volleyball here in the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. You know, we talked about the Quakers a little bit before we went to the break, and Earlham has not played as well over their last several matches as they were. They really kind of hit a peak at about the, I'd say middle to the end of September, and then they got into the almost beginning of October schedule. They lost that tough one, a 5-setter to Defiance here. They beat Franklin, which was a huge win, but then they lose to Transylvania here at home. They go to Mount St. Joe. They lose that one in a 5-setter. So after tonight, just kind of give you an idea what the Quakers are going to have to do to get themselves in position for a possible run at the HCAC playoffs. They'll play at Hanover coming up on Wednesday. Hanover 5-0 in the conference. That'll be a very, very difficult match there. They come back on Sunday. They play Anderson. That one should be an easy win. Then you have to play Rose against Rose Holman on the 25th of October. They're 4-1 in the conference right now. So you're going to play two of the top teams in the conference, and then you're going to finish it out on the road October 28th at Bluffton, who was also one of the top 4 to 5 teams in the conference as of tonight. So you see right there, the Quakers are going to have to play 3 out of their 4 against the top teams in the conference the rest of the way in order to make it into the HCAC tournament. So there is no doubt about it. They will certainly play their way in or play their way out. They control their own destiny the rest of the way. Okay, it's all set for tonight. It's a non-conference matchup. This one doesn't mean a whole lot. We should make one other side note. Other than this is a warm-up for their matchup against Hanover on Wednesday. Carly Fedorenko is out of tonight's matchup, the talented freshman out of Dayton, Ohio. She, by the way, is on the sidelines in crutches. She will not play in tonight's matchup. We did not get any word on the injury, but we do know for sure she's on the sidelines with those crutches. All right, stay right there. We'll come back in a couple of moments. We will give you a complete update on those standings some point throughout the broadcast in just a little bit. Quakers, again, hoping to pick up a win tonight, put themselves in position to play well on Wednesday, and then see what happens from there. Stay right there. This has been the Farm Beer Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
It's summertime, the kids are home, and traffic on your carpet is pretty heavy. Let Georgia Direct install stain-proof, waterproof carpet that's easy to take care of and gives your home a fresh new look. Georgia Direct has great-looking carpet, colorful tile, beautiful hardwood flooring, and more. And for the kitchen, the Georgia Direct showroom features lots of new cabinets and design ideas. Georgia Direct in Richmond, National Road East, exit 156A, just off I-70, next to Red Lobster. For price, selection, experience, and service, it's Georgia Direct.
Well, it is time for the introductions of both the rosters and the starters in tonight's matchup, and we head downstairs for those introductions.
And your Earlham College Quakers. Now let's meet tonight's rosters and start by the first of the Cowboys of the same area of the Lodge. Their roster includes number 4, Marion Alonso. Now the starters for the Pomeroy, starting at defensive specialist, 85-7 senior, number 3, Madeline Howe. At the linebacker, 6'1" junior, number 5, Monica Mack. And outside hitter, 8'9" junior, number 8, Mackenzie Cox. And outside hitter, 8'10" sophomore, number 12, Megan White. And outside hitter, 6'1" junior, number 13, Gabriella Swingle. And center, 8'6" freshman, number 15, Caitlin Cotter. And the vertical middle, 8'2" freshman, number 2, Pamela Jordan. And it goes for Pomeroy as Stephen Mueller. Now, let's meet the roster and starting lineup for your Earlham College Quakers. The roster includes number 4, Claire Cordwell, number 6, Shelby Marshall, number 8, Sydney Amalorsi, number 9, Krista Kirk, number 10, Izzy Birdwell, number 11, Naomi Alonso, number 12, Rushbu Bassett, number 13, Carly Fedorenko, number 16, Vanessa Burke, number 17, Meredith Keating, number 19, Julia Stewart, number 20, Jackie Hernandez, and number 22, Rafaela Shiba. Now the starters for your Quakers, middle hitter, 8'9" junior from Minneapolis, number 3, Ashley Johnson. And right side, 8'9" sophomore from Tucson, Arizona, number 5, Angelica Pacquiao. And outside hitter, 8'7" junior from Vancouver, Washington, number 7, Debbie
starters and the entire rosters for both teams. We will come back, get this one underway in just a couple of moments. Stay right there. This is Earlham Volleyball right here at Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Hey, this is Steve, and out of Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home. Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads daily. They serve great food priced for family budgets. And whether it's one of their homemade grinders, salads, or pizza, there's sure to be something for everyone in your family. Our baking process may cost a little more and take more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1161 or go to their website, mancinosofrichmond.com. New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of this serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z. Quakers and the Pomeroys ready to get this one underway here tonight. Tonight's match being brought to you in part by your Richmond area Subways. Don't forget, each day of the week, you can get a different 6-inch sub with no artificial flavors or colors, only $3.50. Every Wednesday, the turkey breast, Friday, the tuna, and Sunday, the meatball marinara. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. Scoreboard brought to you tonight by Wesley Bates Wealth Management. And we're ready to get this one underway. Quakers will be attacking left to right to open up this first set. You can follow live scoring, as always, on GoEarlham.com. Pomeroys in their dark blue tops will serve right to left, side out Pomeroys. And we are underway here at the Athletics and Wellness Center. Burton immediately the point, and a good start for the Quakers. Well, there's no doubt about it what Burton can bring to the table. Quakers, by the way, starting a little different lineup. Hettinger getting the start, Burton along with Angelica Carpio. Mateo starting tonight, Lauren Jackson, Muckway, and Pittman. And a missed set in the middle intended for Monica Mack. Quakers up 2-0. Dorman, Howes, along with Mack, Kump, White, Slagle, and Cotter starting tonight for St. Mary's. Blocked out of bounds. Point will go to the Pomeroys. 2-1 Quakers. Side out. This will be Mackenzie Kump out of Brazil, Indiana, 5'9", outside hitter, just a junior, and she went short. Quakers able to play that well as Izzy Cardwell checking into the Quaker lineup. Muckway off the left side, ball kept alive by Jackson as well as, and that was Burton, who also kept it alive, and Cardwell can't handle that one from the outside. Tied at 2 apiece. Here's Kump once again. Another short serve as Muckway at the attack line. There's Burton with the left hand. Kept alive by Caitlin Cotter, and there again in the middle is Ashley Burton with the kill. And the Quakers lead at 3-2. Sydney Ameluxon comes in to serve. Also on that front row for the Quakers will be Julia Stewart. Stewart leading this Quaker team in many categories, including points scored this year. And a short set, not a good set again by St. Mary of the Woods, as Howe's unable to get to that one, and the Quakers now lead at 4-2. Julia Stewart, 312.5 points coming to this one this year, as that is a service error on the Quakers. Second on the team right now is Carly Fedorenko at 252, and then you have Ashley Burton, though Burton has missed several sets this year because of injury, and that'll be a point for the Quakers. 5-3, Earlham on top. Burton 221.5, but averages more points per match than anyone else on the team. The Quakers have their second service error, now lead this one 5-4 in the opening set. Side out once again for the Pomeroys. Here is Megan White out of Rockville, Indiana. And to the outside, Quakers get the point. That's Julia Stewart. And Halika Carpio coming back into the Quaker lineup on that front row, though undersized, plays very well in the front row. Here is Angelica Carpio from the right side. Nothing there. Ball tipped by the Pomeroys. Quakers go back to Pittman in the middle with the left hand. Good reaction time by her and Stewart. And the ball pushed deep. Here come back on the attack from the left side. That is Howe's there for the Pomeroys. Stewart get as much English on that ball as she had hoped from inside the attack line as Howe's again. There's Pittman going deep, and Pittman with a point. 7-4. Quakers on top. This will be Jackson side out. And again, +3 for the Quakers. Good set to the middle and the point. That'll be Gabriella Slagle, 6-footer. Out of Westmont, Illinois. Quakers lead it by 2. Side out. Here's Howe's. Quakers will find Stewart off the right side. It'll go out of play last touch by Jackson. And the Quakers lead down to 1. There's a service error by Howe's. We have seen several service errors here in the first set. Muckway back in for the Quakers, and this will be Stewart serving. Rotation to the right, but it's blocked point Quakers. It was Slagle off that rotation on the right side, but the Quakers get the block up front. Now lead it by 3. Stewart serving once again. That'll be another service error on the Quakers. That's going to be their third already here in the first set. In the lineup now for St. Mary of the Woods, this will be Monica Mack, 6'1", out of Charleston, South Carolina. More size for St. Mary of the Woods. Cross-court attack by Carpio, nothing there. Quakers go back to the outside to Muckway. Muckway with a kill. Quakers lead it now 10-7. Hedinger serving. Pomeroys come back to the left side. Quakers good job in rotation on defense. Again to the outside. Pomeroys using Kump once again. Quakers unable to do anything on offense. And that's misplayed on the back row. That may have been Dorman unable to make the play. Quakers get the point, and Earlham sees their lead now go to 4. Hedinger again for the Quakers. Pomeroys back to the outside with Kump. Here is Muckway. Played on the backside by Dorman. Might have been out if she lets it go. Jackson Muckway just a step inside the attack line. It goes long. Pomeroys get the point. And it's now -3 side out here for the Pomeroys. Caitlin Cotter out of Bishop Chittard. She's out of Chittard High School, as is Ashley Burton. And the Quakers able to keep it alive. Good job. And wait a minute, they're going to say 4 hits on the Quakers, so good effort. But again, the point will go to the Pomeroys. Cotter just a freshman. Ashley Burton a junior. I'm sure they crossed paths at some point at Chittard High School. Carpio to the outside. Went deep middle. Quakers make the return, and here is the tail in the middle again. Ashley Burton. They went on that short serve, or that short set, and get the point, 12-9. Well, early indications are in this one, there is not a whole lot that the Pomeroys are going to be able to do against Ashley Burton so far here tonight. Jackson to the outside to Muckway. Cross-court attempt, and that falls short. Point Quakers. Quakers lead it now 13-9. Side out again for Carpio. Boy, nice set in the middle, and that is Monica Mack with the kill. Side out once again for the Pomeroys. Down by 3 in the opening set. Quakers go back to Burton again, and she found that inside corner. Boy, I tell you what, she is on a roll early here for the Quakers. 14-10, Emma Luxon serving. Stewart back in as well for the Quakers. Pomeroy set it to the middle. That is Mack. Defended well by Emma Luxon, and a big block by Mack up front off the attempt by Burton. Monica Mack at 6'1". Stephen Beeler in his 4th season with the Pomeroys, trying to get that program established. Only one senior on the team right now. Pomeroys serving once again, -3. This will be Dorman on the serve. Quakers go back to Burton. Played well up front by the Pomeroys, and that'll be a double hit called on the Quakers. Pomeroys get the point, and they now close to within 2. Dorman is out of Terre Haute South High School. To the outside, Stewart. And Stewart able to go short on that one, just off the fingertips of Megan White. Quakers +3 side out. Now for Ashley Burton. Megan Hediger comes out of the lineup. Izzy Cardwell has also come in for the Quakers. On the run from the left corner, and Jackson plays it at the net. Good job off the hit by Howes. Quakers get the point. Pittman up front. Quakers now lead it by 4. Quakers will have to play very well on Wednesday night when they go to Hanover. Panthers 5-0 on the year, looking to clinch that #1 seed in the HCAC tournament. Good job by Emma Luxon. Here's Burton. Went deep with it, deep middle. Back to the outside, and that's going to be blocked. Pittman up front. Jackson up front off the head by Madeline Howes. And we've got a timeout on the floor. First timeout here in the opening set on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers on top of this one, 17-12.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
Yeah, the Quakers lead at 17-12 here in this opening set. You can follow live scoring on GoEarlham.com right now. Ashley Burton, a .375 hitting percentage. Quakers as a team hitting well so far. Their hit percentage at .320. And that'll be a service error on Burton. Point will go to the Pomeroys. Side out Pomeroys. This is Megan White. Jackson to the outside. Stewart just inside the attack line. Back to the middle, Pomeroys. Here is Stewart again. Went deep middle. Good job on that back row by Kumpf, and Kumpf will return it. As again, the Pomeroys doing nothing with it on offense, and Pittman blocked up front. Give that point to Slagle. Well, the Pomeroys just hanging around here in the opening set. Side out. That'll be Megan White on the short set. Stewart down the line. White plays it well. Way behind the attack line on the hit that time by Kumpf. Quakers go back again to the left side and get the point. Stewart very well could be playing for the Freshman of the Year honors in the conference, as well as she has played this year. Here's Jackson serving. Quakers +4 first set. Again from behind the attack line. A little bit too deep for Kumpf. Quakers unable to play it, though, as that point will go to the Pomeroys. Earlham was not clean, actually playing that one clean on that back row. Hedinger. Here is Stewart. Look to the middle. Good job on the rotation by Howes. Pomeroys attack back to the middle, and that'll be a point there for Gabriella Slagle. And Earlham so far unable to slip away from this St. Mary of the Woods team so far. Here's Howes again on the serve. Stewart to the outside. Carpio. Good block up front. One of those there was Slagle. Quakers have to return it. From the attack line off the run that time was Kumpf. Here's Carpio blocked up front. Good block there by Kumpf. Mackenzie Kumpf active in that set. 18-17. Quakers lead it by 1 and misplayed by Stewart. And all of a sudden we're tied at 18 in the first set. They're going to rotate the Quakers, moving Carpio to the left. They're going to bring Stewart up front. And there's a service error by Howes. Quakers get a big point right there. Side out Quakers. Muckway back in. Emma Luxon coming out. Stewart serving +1 first set. Deep serve played by Howes. Near side cross court attack by Kumpf is wide. Point Quakers. Quakers now lead this one 20-18. Pomeroy's not clean on offense. Stewart at the net. Quakers able to play it. No really big hitters this time by the Pomeroys, and that should be a net violation on the Quakers, and it is. They got Muckway side out once again, as we will see Denisha Matea come in, and side out here for Gabriella Slagle. Slagle, good size at 6 foot. Muckway just a step inside the attack line. It's long. And Quakers thought it was touched. The officials say no. We're tied at 20. Here's Slagle again. Hediger. Muckway slides that with the right hand. Somehow got the point. Quakers lead it by 1. Hediger now serving. Only 2 subs can come in, and speaking of the Pomeroys, lack of depth, only 2 players off their bench. Here's the rotation to the right side. Point good by Monica Mack. Pomeroys trying to steal this opening set. Side out, Caitlin Cotter. We are tied at 21. Cotter with the deep serve. Quakers point. Neither team has served well here in this opening set. Angelica Carpio serving. Pomeroys went to the outside to White. Blocked out of bounds, and the Pomeroys tied at 22. Side out, St. Mary of the Woods. This will be Mackenzie Kump out of Northview High School in Brazil, Indiana. Back in for the Quakers, Ashley Burton, and this will be the point to the outside. There is Skylar Muckway with a big point for the Quakers. And Earlham now leads it by 1. Ameluxon coming in. And Ameluxon will be serving. Ameluxon attacking that deep corner. Back to the outside, Howes down the line. It'll be just wide. And the Quakers now have it set point. And before we get to that, it's a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers lead it 24-22.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters. A division of Richmond Power and Light.
Hey, tonight's match being brought to you in part by Chef KC, located at 1301 South L Street in Richmond. I grill while you chill. Catering for all events or occasions, personal chef and traveling barbecue service, and carry out and delivery available. Again, that's Chef KC, 1301 South L Street here in Richmond. Set point. Quakers will try to put it away right here as Ameluxon serving deep, and it's going to be another service error. Quakers will still have a chance to win it right here. 24-23. Dorman serving. Quakers again set point. They'll go to the outside. Down the line there is Stewart. And the Quakers put it away here in the opening set on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, 25-23. We will come back with the second set in just moments. Stay right there. This is Earlham Volleyball, Radio Troy Digital Sports.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation, and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
Drive in for the win and drive out with savings. It's a savings drive only at Wetzel Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Choose from our huge selection and drive away with a win. Right now, you can save up to $7,000 on every Cherokee in stock. Or lease a new Jeep Compass Latitude from only $218 a month for 24 months. Or how about saving over $5,000 on most Pacifica and Grand Caravan models in stock? Drive in for savings during the savings drive at Wetzel Chrysler Richmond.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994. For over a century, Richmond Power and Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power and Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Center. Richmond Power and Light. Together we make powerful partners.
At Square Donuts, we take our donuts seriously, and apparently so do our customers. Square Donuts is by far the #1 donut shop in Richmond. At Square Donuts, we bake our donuts, cinnamon rolls, long johns, and many other varieties fresh daily. Donuts became our family tradition and business in 1967, and we've continued through 3 generations. Square Donuts in Richmond has 2 locations, including 1241 Northwest 5th Street and 3637 East Main in the Hoppy Jeweler Plaza. Square Donuts of Richmond. We never cut corners and never will.
I would tell you what, you look at the statistics from that opening set, you would think that the Quakers had won that thing pretty easily, but that certainly wasn't the case as the Pomeroys took the Quakers down to the wire, winning at 25-23. Again, live stats on GoEarlham.com. And for the one per area that you look at the hitting percentage. Quakers dominated there at 237, 094 for St. Mary of the Woods. Service errors, Quakers had 5, 3 by, there was 8 total service errors in that opening set, 3 by, again, St. Mary of the Woods. Quakers 19 digs, Pomeroys with 11. 4 blocks, though, for the Pomeroys. Attacks 38-32 Quakers, kills 16-8 Quakers. Attack errors, that probably hurt the Quakers the most, 7. Quakers 16 assists, 8 assists for St. Mary of the Woods. Quakers serving, it'll be Hediger serving now for Earlham in the second set, and that's going to go wide and not a good start for the Quakers, opening up with a service error. Sign out St. Mary of the Woods. Here's Gabriella Slagle, and she hits it into the net. One thing the Quakers cannot do against Hanover, Rose, and Bluffton is commit a lot of errors. And those are the 3 matches they have in front of them that will decide their destiny when it comes to the tournament. Carpio serving. Here's Muckway. Went down the line, blocked out of bounds by Cotter. Quakers take a 2-1 lead. And once again, Carpio serving. And there's another service error. Tied at 2. Cotter serving now, left to right. You'll see her come into your picture in just a moment. There she is right there. We'll have a lot of jump servers here tonight. Here's Muckway off the right corner to the outside. Strong hit that time by Kump, and the Quakers defense did a great job in rotation. And Earlham gets the point, 3 to Amaluxon, and Stewart coming in. Muckway coming out. Also coming out of the lineup will be Denisha Matea. Sydney Amaluxon out of Wichita Falls, Texas on the serve. +1. In the middle, that's Mack. Hediger plays it deep, keeps it alive, and returned by Cardwell. Back to Mack again in the short set. She didn't get a very strong hit. Still able to get the point. And we're tied at 3 here in the second set. Megan White will come back in playing that front row. Kump on the serve. Quakers will go cross court. That's Stewart with the kill. I haven't seen, in fact, very few big-time hits. Of course, Burton has done that. Monica Mack has done that, but not a whole lot behind their hits here tonight to the outside. And again, that was a set for White. Mistimed her jump. Couldn't get anything on it. Quakers get the point. Side out Burton. Short set for Mack. 6-3 Quakers. The mistakes now by the Pomeroys starting to add up. They're their own worst enemy so far here in this second set. And another mistake. That time it was Megan White unable to handle the serve. And the Quakers have opened up a 4-point lead. Timeout on the floor. We too will take a timeout on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers lead it by 4.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
Well, following the timeout, head coach Stephen Beeler giving it to his team. Not real happy with his squad and the amount of mistakes they made, as a good attempt by Emma Luxon off the big strike that time by Monica Mack. And the point will go to the Pomeroys. He was not happy with his team. Mack will come out. Back in the lineup is Gabriella Slagle, side out here for Madeline Howes. And there's Howes with the point. Apparently the discussion paid off. Quakers lead it by 2. Stewart. And Stewart with the point. Quakers lead it by 3. Boy, Stewart, what a player she has turned out to be. And of course, you're without Carly Federico. You put her on that front line along with Burton, as that'll be another point for the Quakers. You put her on that front row with Burton, Federico, and Stewart, and they're 3 very tough players to stop. Pomeroys go to the middle, and that'll go to the Quakers as the violation called against Slagle. And just like that, the Quakers have opened up a 5-point lead here in this second set. Jackson serving +5. Pomeroys almost make another mistake. Kept alive there by Kump. Quakers go to the outside. Carpio blocked away and out of play. That was Slagle on the block. Couldn't keep it in play. Now, wait a minute. They've changed it. So the point will be taken away and will go to St. Mary of the Woods. Floor official changed the call. Nice serve by Albanos. Quakers went to the outside. Carpio. This time Stewart to the right side and blocked in the air, but unable to keep it in play. You had White and Slagle on that side. Quakers come back with Muckway. And it'll be Stewart serving. Let's see where she'll go on the attack here. There's a zone they look for to attack, and they'll go to that. And they went to the right place. They went right after Albanos, who had just come into the lineup. And don't be surprised if they try to go there again. Quakers with their biggest lead of the set at 12-6. And they went right back at Albanos again. And it was a good decision. Jackson sets it up for Carpio to the outside. She goes deep and long. And that'll be an attack error on the Quakers, 12-7. Stewart coming out. Back in the lineup will be Denisha Matea for the Quakers. And side out Mount St. Mary of the Woods. That'll be White on the serve. Muckway blocked into the net. Point Quakers. Muckway's played well getting the start tonight. Ashley Burton checking in. Hediger serving. Pomeroys go to the outside, and that's a cross-court kill. That'll be Mackenzie Kump. We talked about Kump earlier. 13-8. Slagle. Side out Pomeroys, down by 5. Muckway off the serve. Here is Carpio. She went soft. Pomeroys play it well. That is Kump again, and the point, Pomeroys. Though at times they have not played well tonight, they have hung right around in this match so far. They lose the first set by 2, and how about that with the left hand? That is Ashley Burton. Burton unable to get to it with the right hand, used the left hand, found the middle on Halika Carpio on the serve. Deep middle. Carpio able to play it back again. Good job by Carpio. Middle attempt by Mack. Blocked up front. Burton was there. And they're going to call a double hit on the Pomeroys. Quakers get the point, 15-9. Boy, you get points out of this young lady right here, Angelica Carpio. From the attack line on the outside is Kump. Quakers rotating well as Muckway outside the antenna. Pomeroys get the point. They're down by 5. Izzy Cardwell back in now for the Quakers as Carpio sits down. Side out St. Mary of the Woods. This will be Cotter. Quakers go to Burton and try to push that with the right hand, but there was Mack, the 6'1" middle blocker, to stop the attack. And the lead now at 4. Cotter again side out. Jackson will find the left-handed hitting Ashley Burton. Burton switch hitting here tonight, using that left hand effectively in her last 2 kills. +5 Quakers, second set. And here is Amalexon serving again. Back row for Dorman, and that'll go to the Quakers. They went after Dorman on that back row, and the Quakers have done a nice job finding the weak link. Right now they have Albanos, and also on that back row, Dorman. Kept alive there by Cardwell. Return by Burton. Pomeroys go back to the middle, and boy, nice job in reaction time by Stewart, and then Jackson and Hediger nearly run into one another. Point Pomeroys. Into the lineup once again for St. Mary of the Woods will be Gabriella Slagle. Hediger anticipating a short serve. Here is Stewart going deep middle, went after Kump. Ball played at the net by Mack, and again hit deep. Quakers get the point thanks to Ashley Burton. Burton saw a hole in the back row and was able to attack, get the point. Burton serving. Quakers lead it. Hediger out. Quakers again up by 6 here in the second set. Well, that was not played well at all by Madeline Howes. She was backing up on the serve. The Quakers now lead it by 7. Howes, a senior out of Terre Haute South. They went right back at Howes again. And in the middle, boy, I tell you what, Monica Mack, when they set her up right, she can be very dangerous as she gets the kill. Quakers lead it by 6. Side out, St. Mary of the Woods. They went deep middle. And here in the middle is Pittman. Jackson unable to keep it alive. Point will go to the Pomeroys. Side out, Madeline Howes. Quakers will find Stewart. Stewart able to keep it alive off the block. Back to Stewart. Stewart again unable to get a clean hit. And the Pomeroys back to within 4 here in the second set. Quakers don't have their best offensive lineup in there right at the moment, though Stewart is in from that right side, nearly drilling Howes down the line, and the Quakers unable to cover the middle. And the Pomeroys get the point, 19-16. Pomeroys just hanging around here again like they did in the first set. Pittman. Quakers go back again to Stewart. Another nice block. Stewart can't keep it alive. And boy, I tell you what, you had your choice of Albanos as well as Slagle up front, and all of a sudden it's a 2-point lead. Quakers need something right here. Stewart from the attack line went deep middle, nothing there. To the outside, here's Albanos. And Hediger keeps it alive. Good job. Quakers just inside the antenna by Stewart. Pomeroy's come back, and that's going to be a kill. That's going to be Megan White, and it's a 1-point lead. And a timeout on the floor. The Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers lead it by 1.
Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120.
Tonight's matchup being brought to you by Jason Wise of Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. He has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school group or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on the transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, colleagues to mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call at 969-3400. Pomeroys have battled back to make this a set right here as the Quakers got out to a big lead and they're unable to hold on. Side out again, Pomeroys, as they try to tie it. Quakers will go to Stewart to the outside, cross-court attempt. And that one hit in the net by Albanos. Another mistake there by the Pomeroys. Quakers get the point. Side out Jackson now for the Quakers. Attack middle back as the Pomeroys nothing up front by Slagle. Here is Carpio from the outside. Angelica Carpio, the kill for the Quakers. She's listed at 5'5". And this time the timeout called by the Pomeroys. We too will take a timeout on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Earlham 21, same area of the Woods 18.
Finding a used car dealership you can trust is not an easy thing to do, but for me the choice was an easy one. I went to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. I purchased my last 2 cars from Tony's and couldn't be happier with the service. They didn't pressure me and they worked with me through the entire process. If you're in the market for a great used vehicle, get to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond, 250 National Road West, or give them a call at 962-5665 or go to their website, tonyscarsales.com.
Richmond area Subway is a part of Earlham Athletics, and don't forget each day of the week you can get a different 6-inch sub, no artificial flavors or colors, only $3.50 every Tuesday, the oven roasted chicken, Thursday the Italian B&T, and of course Saturday the Black Forest ham. Subway, treat yourself. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. 21-18, Quakers with the serve. Jackson, Carpio to the right, went deep middle. Albano tried to find that hole in the upper front. Jackson, or take that back. Stewart was there, and then Stewart got the return and gets the kill. 22-18. Quakers able to regroup now here in this important second set. They try to go up 2-0. That'll be a service error by Jackson. But this one's not over yet. The Pomeroys continue to hang around. Side out now for Mary Albanos. Nice top spin off that hard serve. Here is Stewart, went down the line, blocked up front by Slagle. As that one pushed in the middle by Shannon Pittman. Back to the outside and unable to get that one is Hedinger. That'll be a kill by Megan White. And 22-20. Side out once again for Albanos. Albanos went deep. Hedinger decided to play it in the middle, and that'll be against the Quakers. And Earlham's lead back down to 1. Quakers going to make this interesting, I see. There is a service error. Albanos trying to go deep. Quakers back up by 2. Stewart. Side out once again for the Quakers, leading it by 2. They went right after Albanos again. Ball returned by Megan White. That'll be deep again. The Quakers now have it, set point. Twenty-four, 21. See if the Quakers can put it away right here. They went back to Albanos again. Nothing there on the attack by the Pomeroys, but they went deep in the middle. Hedinger unable to get to it. And it's now 24-22. Side out Pomeroys. Denisha Matea back in for the Quakers. Here's Megan White on the serve. And they will go right at Hedinger in the middle. Here is Muckway. Muckway with the point. And the Quakers survive the second set. And they win it by a final of 25-22 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Stay right there. We will be back in just a couple of moments with the third set. This is Earlham Volleyball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Drive in for the win and drive out with savings. It's a savings drive only at Wetzel Ford. Choose from our huge selection and drive away with a win. Right now, you can lease a 2017 Fusion S for only $249 a month for 36 months. Or lease a 2018 Flex for only $339 a month for 36 months. Or save over $4,500 and get 1.9% APR for 60 months on our huge selection of F-150 XLTs. Drive in for great savings during the savings drive at Wetzel Ford Richmond.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023. Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
We're back at the Athletics and Wellness Center here on the campus of Earlham College. Again, you can follow along in the live stats on GoEarlham.com. Pomeroy's giving the Quakers everything they want here tonight, but so far the Quakers have been able to break out late in both of the first two sets. Pomeroys will be attacking now from right to left. On the serve there was Madeline Howes. Quakers go right to the middle, and their moneymaker as Burton got blocked, and Carpio with the cross court. And the Quakers lead it 1-0. Angelica Carpio now serving for the Quakers, and she generally likes that right side. Quakers go back to Burton, and that's just inside the line. Good start for the Quakers here in the third set. See if they can get that killer mentality here in this third set, as that'll be a service error. That is one area the Quakers will have to do much better at before they play against Hanover Wednesday. Howes on the serve for the Pomeroys. As they'll go to Muckway. Muckway went long off the right side, and that'll go out. Point again to the Pomeroys. Howes went deep against Cardwell. Here is the big-time hit off the left. Pomeroys play it well off Burton. And Burton will get the point. Pomeroys played it well up until the very end. Amaluxon back in. Stewart back in. And Amaluxon will be serving. Quakers lead it by 1. Third set, try to wrap it up in 3. That rotation to the right, just on the back line, as Monica Mack able to get the point. Tied at 3. Mack not her better hit of the night, but good enough to hit that inside back line. Here is Burton again pushing it short. Nice play by Howes, and that'll be long off the hit up front by Kump. Pittman back in for the Quakers, and that'll send Megan Hediger to the bench. Here is Ashley Burton on the serve, +1, third set. Ball hit to the middle, good job by Burton. She along with Amaluxon able to play that one well in the middle. And boy, big time hit off of Monica Mack as she nearly took the head of Izzy Cardwell. That was complete self-defense by Cardwell. Side out, Mackenzie Kump. She went short. Hediger read it well, caught it off the top of the net. Stewart off the left side. The attack cross court this time by Megan White. Quakers able to play with Amaluxon on the back row. Here come the Pomeroys again. White will try it again. This time Amaluxon played it again off the floor, and this time it'll land right in front of Cardwell. And the Pomeroys have now taken a 5-4 lead here in the third set. Good job by Amaluxon on that back row, anticipating the cross-court attack. This time Amaluxon keeps it up front. Pittman able to push it back across. Mack going deep. Amaluxon on the floor again. Stewart on the return. Quakers unable to do anything with it on offense. There's Mack. Good job by Amaluxon again on defense. To the outside. There is Megan White again for the Pomeroys. Here she goes one more time. Blocked up front. That's Pittman along with Jackson. Pomeroys from behind the attack line make the mistake. That's Kump. Point will go to the Quakers. Boy, how about the play of Sydney Amaluxon on that back row. Her defense able to keep that alive, and the Quakers able to get the point. Deep serve by Jackson. That'll be Kump from way behind the attack line. Here is Stewart, and that'll be hit into the net. Pomeroy's point. Quakers down by 1, and this will be Monica Mack. Mack again from Charleston, South Carolina. Here is Pittman with a left hand. Ball will be played at the net. Pittman once again for the Quakers. It's returned deep. Hediger to the outside. Stewart just inside the attack line. Went deep middle again. From the near side, Alvanos played well by Hediger. Here is Carpio to the right side, trying to go cross court. Can't get that one. Alvanos again on the push. Hediger goes to the floor. Carpio keeps it alive. Hediger makes the return, and it's on the line. What a play that time for the Quakers to get the point. Excellent job, and it was Carpio kept that one from going out of bounds, and Hediger able to keep it alive. Quakers, big point there. Tied at 6, side out now for Stewart. Pomeroys go to the middle, and there is Pittman up front along with Carpio, but they're unable to keep it alive. Pomeroys get the point. Quakers down by 1 now here in the third set. Vanos on the serve, went deep middle. Here's Muckway. Muckway pushing it to the middle. Nothing there for the Quakers. That is going to be a nice save there by Matea. And what do we have? I believe we have a net violation called against, or a double hit. Now they're going to say net violation against the Pomeroys. Tied at 7, Hediger side out. Pomeroys go back again to the near side. That's Slagle. That'll be pushed by Kump. Here is Muckway going deep in the corner. Able to keep it alive again is Kump. Quakers will come to Carpio near side. Good cross-court attack for the Quakers. Here is Burton in the middle. Short set by Jackson in a wide open area up front. Muckway got it near the net. And the Pomeroys found the opening. 8-7. Back in the lineup will be Pamela Dorman. Dorman worked that ball in the middle. She started to go to the right. Hediger makes the save. Played at the net point. Will go to the Pomeroys. They might have been Mackenzie Kump. And the Quakers down by 2 here in the third set. 9-7. Another good serve. Matea. Quakers go back to Carpio. Cross-court attack to the back row. And that might have been deep, but Hediger played it. Pushed deep there by Burton. Pomeroys, good job on their rotation defensively. Here's Muckway, and Muckway went to the middle. And the kill by Muckway, and the Quakers now trail it by 1. Carpio side out Quakers. Quakers trying to win their 15th. They have again lost their last 2, including their last one, a 5-setter. That's a big-time hit by Mackenzie Kump for the point. Quakers down by 2. Here's Monica Mack in. Carpio comes out. Izzy Cardwell back in for the Quakers. They went after Hediger again in the middle. Here is Muckway. Muckway rotates back to the left side. Pomeroys go to the middle, and they found an opening. Muckway going to the floor, Cardwell to the floor. Neither one able to come up with it. And the Quakers down by 3. Side out again for Madeline Howes. Howes attacking right in the middle, and that's Cardwell. They went after Cardwell, and Earlham finds themselves down by 4 here in the set. Coach Horton may have to call a timeout. They'll get something going here. That'll be Cardwell from behind the attack line. Barely got that one over the net. And there's a point in the middle by Monica Mack. And the Pomeroys have it rolling. And there is your timeout on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers trail this one 13-8.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
We are back at the Athletics and Wellness Center. Boy, you got to give the Pomeroys plenty of credit. They're outmanned in this one here tonight. Their numbers, even when you look at the live stats, their numbers not as good as the Quakers, but they're able to hang right in there, taking advantage of the Quakers' miscues here in this third set. Ashley Burton so far leading the Quakers with 12 overall points. Skylar Muckway with 10. Julia Stewart with 9. Monica Mack with 11.5. Mackenzie Kump with 8.5. As again we go back to action. Here's Burton, and boy, you want to stop. There you go. You get Burton involved. 13-9. Emma Luxon now serving for the Quakers. Pomeroys come back to the near side, hit in the net by Mackenzie Kump. Quakers point, now down by 3. We mentioned Mackenzie Kump at the beginning. There's a service error for the Quakers. Can't afford to make too many more of those here in the set. Kump, one of the, in fact, if not the best player on this team for the Pomeroys. Here is Stewart, and another big block. Take your pick up front. You had Albanos there along with Monica Mack. And the Quakers now down by 5 here in the third set. Side out Pomeroys. Ball played at the net by Jackson, kept alive by Cardwell. Here the Quakers can get Stewart going right here. Good block by Albanos. Stewart keeps it alive. Jackson back to Stewart. Nice top spin. Nothing there, though, for the Quakers. That'll go deep and just inside the line, and that'll be Mackenzie Kump. And the Quakers down by 6 here in this third set. Everything going the Pomeroys' way. Here's Jackson to Burton. Well, I tell you what, I'm not so sure that I would set her up every time until they found a way to stop her. Pittman back in. One player we haven't seen tonight much is on Jonko, as that one is misplayed at the net. Quakers point. 16-12. Jonko, the junior outside hitter, has not played, in fact, I don't think at all tonight that I can remember. And another miscue that time by Albanos, and here come the Quakers. If it can continue to take advantage of the mistakes made by the Pomeroys here in this set. Burton again on the serve. Good serve. Here is the big hitter in the middle. That's Mack, and they've gone the other way and decided, you know what, we've got a big hitter as well in Monica Mack. Here's Megan White back on the front row. Side out now for Mackenzie Kump. -4 for the Quakers. Jackson not played well at the net, kept alive deep, and that'll go wide as Ameluxon can't keep it in play. And this Quaker team, they were playing with fire, you might say, in the first 2 sets. Carpio coming in, Cardwell coming out. Quakers did not, I don't think they played well overall consistently tonight. But they have managed to get the first 2 sets. Here is Stewart. Nice block up front again. Push deep, Hediger back to the outside, Stewart, and kept alive by Dorman. And a nice return. The point will go to Kump. And Earlham now down by 6 here in the third set. Carpio, back row. Here's Pittman. Nice block again up front by Mack. Here is Stewart. Went deep, and that's right on the line. Jackson, side out Quakers, -5, third set. Pomeroys to the outside. Hediger takes it deep off of White. Carpio, cross court attack, nothing there. Back to the middle, and that's going to be just inside the line for Mack. Right in front of the Earlham bench, and the official made it right away. Quakers now down by 6. Timeout, Earlham. We will take a timeout as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers trail this one by 6.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com.
Tonight's match being brought to you by Chef KC, located at 1301 South L Street in Richmond. I grill while you chill. Catering for all events or occasions. Personal chef and traveling barbecue service, carry out and delivery available. Chef KC, again, 1301 South L Street in Richmond. Quakers down by 6 here in this third set on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Earlham again has not played very well in this third set, and if this is a tune-up for Wednesday, they better get back in there and have those spark plugs checked again, because right now they're not playing well, and they got to play an undefeated team in the conference. That's going to be hit deep, and the official says it is out. Quakers thought it was touched, and let's see, they say it was, so Quakers get the point. The official on the end line a little late on the call, but the Quakers get the benefit, saying it was touched, and now the head coach, Stephen Beeler, talking now to the floor official right in front of the scorer's bench. He's not happy with the call. So the Quakers will get a chance here to make a little bit of a run. Here's Jackson on the serve, and that'll be a service error. And much like what we saw earlier, the Quakers are, at least for the Pomeroys earlier, they were their own worst enemy. The Quakers doing the same thing. Denisha Matea coming in for the Quakers. Here's Alvanos on the serve, and Matea plays it. Here's Muckway to the outside, blocked and stays in. Give that point to Caitlin Cotter. And the Quakers now down by 7. Hit deep again as they'll go to the middle, and Pittman wide. And the Quakers are in danger of losing this set and losing it big. 23-15. Albanos again on the serve. Nice top spin. Hedinger keeps it in front of her. Here is Carpio to the near side. Nothing. Set to the outside. Muckway went down the line. It is going to be outside the antenna, and we're at set point. Quakers about ready in volleyball terms to get their lunch handed to them here in this third set. Hedinger again. Quakers go to the outside. Carpio went deep middle, back to the inside. That'll be Cotter, and that's it. And the Pomeroys made it look easy here in the third set as they win it by a final of 25-15. Quakers still lead 2-1 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We'll come back with a fourth set in just a moment.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
It's summertime, the kids are home, and traffic on your carpet is pretty heavy. Let Georgia Direct install stain-proof, waterproof carpet that's easy to take care of and gives your home a fresh new look. Georgia Direct has great-looking carpet, colorful tile, beautiful hardwood flooring, and more. And for the kitchen, the Georgia Direct showroom features lots of new cabinets and design ideas. Georgia Direct in Richmond, National Road East, exit 156A, just off I-70, next to Red Lobster. For price, selection, experience, and service, it's Georgia Direct.
Hey, this is Steve, and out of Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation, and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
Hey, tonight's match being brought to you in part by Jason Wise of Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. He has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school group or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on the transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, and colleagues to mention this offer and when listing with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call at 969-30-400. Well, the Pomeroys coming back. They have made this a 2-1 deficit, where they win at 25-15 in that third set, so they're going to try to tie it up right here. Muckway in that front row along with Carpio, as well as Ashley Burton. Hediger in the lineup for the moment, along with Pittman on the back row and Denisha Mateo. Slagle's on that front row right now for the Pomeroys, along with Caitlin Cotter. Pittman coming out, and again there is Hediger coming in now to serve. Looks like Howes will stay in. Also Mackenzie Kumpf. No worry about playing time. If you're the Pomeroys, you're going to get plenty of PT here tonight. Hediger will serve. She's just out of your view, and once she puts it in play, here we go now in the fourth set, and the Pomeroys off to a good start as Kumpf gets the point. And the Quakers down 1-0. Here is Monica Mack. Mack again at 6'1", the junior middle blocker, and she does an excellent job inside. Slagle, the outside hitter on the serve. Quakers to the outside to Muckway. Mack on the block. And do we have a net violation? We do, against the Pomeroys. Side out Quakers. Here's Angelica Carpio. Ball played with the left hand by Cotter, and coming back Quakers, there is Ashley Burton. I think the Quakers going to have to go to her more. Carpio again on the serve. You'll see her step in right there. They went after Dorman. Mack to the middle. No one there for the Quakers. Carpio playing it a little bit deeper. Of course, I'm not so sure I would neither, knowing that Mack on that rotation to the right can really put a lot into her kills. Quakers come back. Burton again just inside the line. Burton 2 in a row. 3-2 Quakers. Emma Luxon is in. Stewart coming in. General rotation and substitution pattern staying pretty much the same here for the Quakers. Mack in the middle. Well, they short set her about every time, and when they do, it's almost as automatic as going to Ashley Burton for the Quakers. Megan White will come in, side out now for Mackenzie Kumpf. Hediger anticipating a short serve once again. Jackson had that roller across the top of the net. Cross-court attack by White. Here is Stewart, and Stewart to Hediger went the wrong way. Point once again for the Pomeroys. 4-3, St. Mary of the Woods. Here is Kumpf, short serve. Carpio able to come up and get that one. Stewart. Nothing there again for the Quakers. Short tip that time by Mack. Stewart again to the middle. To the outside. And down the line. And boy, Carpio hit her head hard once she went to the floor, but I think she'll be all right. Point will go that time to Madeline Howes. And the Quakers down 5-3 in the set. Carpio quickly up. Here is Stewart. And they just can't get anything off that side when you have Mack over there. Quakers get the point as it went out of play, but you had Mack and Albanos on the near side. And Earlham wasn't able to get anything again. So they got it to go out of play. And side out now here for Ashley Burton. Quakers down by 1. Good serve by Burton to the outside. And again, off the left side is White, nothing there. Pittman went deep, and Pittman hit it well. Unable to play it on the back row was Mackenzie Kump, and the Quakers have tied it at 5. Ashley Burton again. Burton went after Howes. Quakers, good rotation to pick it up. Here's Stewart, and that's going to be long. Pomeroy's lead it by 1. Here is Megan Hedinger back in. Ashley Burton will sit down. Howes on the serve. Carpio back to Pittman. Pittman went short to the middle. White was there. Albanos to the outside. Good job by Hedinger. Here is Stewart. Again hit long. Another attack error there by the Quakers. And Earlham now down 7-5. Carpio, Stewart, and blocked up front, kept in play. Take your pick, Megan White or Gabriella Slagle. And here come the Pomeroys. 3-point lead. Quakers make a change. They'll bring in Denisha Matea. And coming out of the lineup for the Quakers will be Julia Stewart. Again, the Quakers playing without Carly Federico tonight. Trying to hold on here in this non-conference matchup before they head back to conference play on Wednesday. That's going to be wide as another mistake by the Quakers, and they're down by 4. All the momentum right now in favor of the Pomeroys, and another bad play by the Quakers as Carpio can't keep it alive. And Earlham down now 10-5 in the 4th set. Quakers need a stop right here. Matea blocked up front. You had Albanos there and Slagle. Albanos, big time hit in the point. Pittman and Jackson unable to get the stop, and the Quakers need a timeout, and they will get one. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Quakers trail this one in the 4th set, 11-5.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
We are back at the Athletics and Wellness Centers. The Quakers reeling here again in the 4th set, as tell you what, said it earlier, give a lot of credit to the Pomeroys, who statistically did not play well in the first 2 sets, and they made both of those very close, a 2 and 3-point loss, but they rebounded and put it to the Quakers in the 3rd set, and they're handing it to the Quakers again here in the 4th set. Quakers need to come back right here. Matea, nothing there. Pomeroys, that was not a good set to the near side, intended for White, as Pittman in the middle, then it's blocked out of bounds as the Quakers give up the point. Now trail at 12-5 here in the 4th set. Is 7 too much to overcome? Jackson to the middle to Pittman. Try to find that upper left corner. And nice hit on the inside by Cotter as the Quakers come back again. Good rotation there for the Pomeroys. Off the right side is White. Here's Carpio. Able to keep that one high in the air. Push deep. Ameluxon there for the Quakers. Matea finally gets the stop there for the Quakers. Jackson side out. -6 here in the 4th set. Quakers trying to make sure this doesn't go to a 5th set. Matea, cross-court attack, nothing there. Back to the near side. And this will be White able to get the point. Wasn't hit well by White, but just enough. Had a lot of topspin on it. Here's Mary Albanos. Albanos, that's a heck of a serve as well. Quakers able to play it to the outside. Carpio and just inside the line, deep in the corner. And the Quakers down by 6. Matea serving. Muckway back in on that front row now for the Quakers. Short set, wide off the head by Slagle. And Earlham down by 5. Well, you get a run of about 4 or 5 points right here, and you're right back in this thing. Nothing there for the Pomeroys as Pittman was up front. Muckway was there as well. They got a hand on it, but it went out of bounds. Quakers down by 6. Here's Madeline Hauser's is Dorman. This will be Dorman on the serve. To the outside, Muckway just outside the intent, and the Quakers make another mistake. Earlham got a couple of points. And everything going the way of the Pomeroys until that service error right there. 15-9. Henniger serving now for the Quakers. Earlham cannot afford to make many more mistakes. Rotation to the right side. The hit by Cotter, nothing there. Sent deep by Alvanos. Played well by Henniger. Carpio off the right side. Back to the middle. And the block by Ashley Burton. Right in front of Gabriella Slagle. And the Quakers now to within 5. Again, Henniger on the serve. Went down the line, played well by the Pomeroys. On the outside is Kump. Here is the hit and the kill, Skylar Muckway. Now you feel the momentum heading back toward the Quakers, and that's why head coach Stephen Beeler has decided to get a timeout. We too will take a timeout on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers down by 4.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters. A division of Richmond Power and Light.
We mentioned a little bit ago the Quakers, their upcoming schedule is, again, very, very challenging as they get back into conference play on Wednesday. And they're going to have to play much, much better than they have here tonight. They will take on the number 1 team in the conference on the road. That's Hanover Wednesday. That is a long road trip heading to Hanover. They are undefeated at 5-0. Then back here on Sunday against an Anderson team that, quite frankly, is not very good. As Henniger serves that one into the net, she tried to go short. And the Quakers down by 5. Another error by Earlham. Side out Pomeroys. This will be Gabriella Slagle. Pomeroys trying to snap a 4-game match. Should say 4-match losing streak. Point will go to the Pomeroys off the hit by Muckway. And the Quakers down by 6. Side out once again by Gabriella Slagle. And there's a service error. No doubt about it, both teams have made several errors here tonight. Certainly not a very clean played match, depending on how you look at it, especially as deep as we are into the season. Here is the rotation to the right side for Mack, and Mack gets the point. Good cross-court kill that time by Monica Mack. Here's Cotter, side out once again for the Pomeroys. They come back trying to even this thing up at 2 apiece. There's Burton down the line. I think it's wide, and it is. And Earlham down by 7. They just lost their last set by 10, and they're about ready to be put away in this one, as now they're down by 8. Another good serve by Caitlin Cotter. And if you're head coach Lauren Horton, you can't be happy with what you're seeing from your team, as Henniger unable to play that one as well. Nothing going right for the Quakers, and they need a timeout, and they need one badly. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Quakers down in this set, 21-12.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
Well, I'm not sure what the Quakers will be able to do right here when you find yourself down in a set 21-12. You can only, in fact, you can't make mistakes the rest of the way. Bottom line is you almost have to play perfect volleyball for the rest of the way, and the Pomeroys, they've dominated. You just got to say they've dominated the last two sets now. 25-15, and now leading this one 21-12. So now the Quakers on their heels as Caitlin Cotter out of Bishop Chatard High School on the serve. Jackson able to sneak that one in with a left hand. And maybe that's what it'll take to get the Quakers going. Amaluxon is in. Stewart is in. Side out Quakers down by 8. Here's Amaluxon on the serve. And that one not played at the net well at all by Monica Mack. Didn't time her jump. And the point will go to the Quakers. 7 down. See if the Quakers can make a run right here. Alvanos from the attack line. Burton tipped that one over the net, and that will be against the Pomeroys. They'll lift that time. May have gone against Monica Mack, and the Quakers down by 6. Amaluxon trying to give the Quakers a push right here. Mack in the middle, nothing. Burton back the other way. Blocked and stays in play. Point Pomeroys. That is going to be Mack. Quakers down by 7. That's a pretty good hit that time by Ashley Burton, but Monica Mack able to keep it between the lines. Here is Kumpf on the short serve. Quakers to the outside. Stewart. Cross-court attempt. Nothing there for Howes. Carpio to keep it alive. Push deep. Played well in the back line by Kumpf. Pomeroys inside the attack line. And the point will go to the Pomeroys. That'll be Mackenzie Kumpf, I believe, on the point. And the Quakers down by 8. Really soft serve that time by Kumpf. Quakers come back to Stewart and get the kill. Back in Pittman. Hedinger leaving. And Ashley Burton now on the serve. To the outside, just in front of the attack line, Megan White. Quakers come back with Stewart. That's going to be long. And we're at set point now here in the 4th set. Side out, Madeline Howes. And right now, the Pomeroys ready to take this to a deciding 5th set. Pittman. Not a very good strike. That'll be wide off the hit by Gabriella Slagle. Still at set point. Quakers down by 7. Jackson serving. Pomeroys allowed to put it away right here. And will they? Yes. As the point will go to Slagle. And the Quakers blow a 2-0 lead. We will head to the 5th and deciding set on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard in the 4th set. Pomeroys 25, Quakers 17.
New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of the serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z. Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads daily. They serve great food priced for family budgets. And whether it's one of their homemade grinders, salads, or pizza, there's sure to be something for everyone in your family. Our baking process may cost a little more and take more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1161 or go to their website, Mancino'sofRichmond.com. Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf and I approve this message.
Back once again here at the Athletics and Wellness Center. We are going to head, and I didn't think we would, after the Quakers won the first two sets. Pomeroys have come back to dominate the next two, 25-15, 25-17. And so the Quakers are going to try to get that mojo back that they lost to see how this will turn out. Again, they play to 15, win by 2. Here in the fifth set, Jackson is out there, Muckway along with Carpio. Matea's out there as well. Here is Pittman in, and she'll come out in a moment with Hedinger settling back in as the defensive specialist and will be serving. So the Quakers will attack from right to left here in this fifth set. St. Mary of the Woods again trying to snap a 4-match losing streak. The last time they won, September 29th against Lincoln Christian. They have to feel pretty good about where they're at right now, though that one is hit long. And the Quakers off to a good start here in the fifth set. Hediger will now move to the left side or the right side if you're facing her like the Pomeroys are. Rotating to the right will be Slagle. Take that back. That was, that's Slagle, excuse me. Pomeroy's nothing there on a controlling offense. Here is Burton in the middle, and the point as Mackenzie Kump tried to kick that with the left foot. Point Quakers, they lead it 2-0. Once a team gets to 8, we switch sides. To the outside once again, that is Kump. Here is Muckway and hits that one into the net. So an attack error for the Quakers. We'll go back over again to Madeline Howes. And that'll be wide. Well, the one thing in this one with, again, the game shortened down to 15, the mistake level gets a little bit tighter. Here is Carpio on the serve. Ball played at the net both ways. Neither one able to get a point there as the Quakers now set it up to the outside to Muckway. And that'll be a ball hit outside the antenna. And the point will go to the Pomeroys. Caitlin Cotter, the freshman, went deep middle. Quakers to Matea. Back outside to Muckway. Nothing there. Here is the big hitter inside, and it was touched. That's going to be Monica Mack, able to tie this thing up at 3 apiece. Quakers trying to get something going, and they've just gone flat. Matea from behind the attack line, blocked up front by Mack, and here they come again. The Pomeroys taking a 4-3 lead. Quakers just coming off a 5-set loss to Mount St. Joe, and there's a hit by Ashley Burton. Stopping that run, we're tied at 4, and here come 2 players off the bench for the Quakers. Same rotation again for Stewart coming back in, and Sydney Ameluxon on the serve. Things getting a little tighter here in this 5th set from the attack line. Hitting deep was Kumpf. Quakers go cross-court. Stewart to the outside again. Off the left side was Kumpf once again. Returned deep by Hedinger. Here's Kumpf again inside the attack line. Hedinger deep. Here is the play at the net. That'll be won by Monica Mack. Ashley Burton got a little bit turned. Back on that front row will be Megan White. Side out for the Pomeroys. Here is Kumpf once again. Burton, and Burton with a point. Right down to the wire, it apparently is how we're going to play this one, as Pittman is back in. Side out, Burton. Boy, quick short set to Mack, nothing there. Quakers to the outside. Stewart down the line. It was wide, and no one touched it, so the Quakers give up the point. Take that back. They went one more there. 6-5 your score. Here is Stewart again. And Pomeroy's able to keep it alive. Good job. Pittman tried to slice that one to the upper corner. And that's going to be played at the net. And the battle won there by Slagle as she took it right at Pittman. Quakers down 7-5. Side out, Monica Mack. Quakers. And this time they'll get it with Jackson. That was not played well either way, but Quakers will take it. Side out, Jackson, left-handed serve. See where she'll attack right here. Went back to that middle back row. Up front is Slagle, and Slagle gets the point, and we will switch right here. 8-6. Again, the first one to 15, win by 2. Pomeroys have been shut out in their last 2 matches at Lincoln Christian and Missouri Baptist. Quakers have lost their last 2. They lost here at home to Transylvania 3-1. They went to Mount St. Joe and lost that one 3-2. Side out, Pomeroys. 8-6. Quakers down by 2. Stewart from the right side. She'll rotate back to the left, and the play at the net again by Slagle. And the point again, Pomeroys. 9-6. Quakers down by 3. And Earlham's going to get a timeout right here. We will take a timeout as well. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Quakers trail this one 9-6.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Nine 6. St. Mary of the Woods leading here in the 5th set. Quakers got a timeout right there, but well, I tell you what, they really got to play now. Mistake-free volleyball the rest of the way. That was Ameluxon on the back line. Stewart down the line, but wide as that one hit the official. You can't see the official. but he is standing out of bounds. And it hit him right on the foot, and the Quakers now trail it by 4 here in the 5th set. Need a stop right here. Here's Alvanos. Good top spin on the serve to the outside. Carpio, wait a minute, double hit. That'll be against the Quakers. And Earlham shooting themselves in the foot now here in the set. Alvanos again on the serve. That's Amalexon. Jackson. Stewart, cross-court attempt, and kept alive again. Boy, everything going well right now for the Pomeroys. They have just simply out-hustled the Quakers in many attempts, and that ball's hit well up front. That's going to be Slagle. And the Quakers down by 6. Here in the 5th set, Quakers are about ready to blow a 2-0 lead in this one. Alvanos again on the serve for St. Mary of the Woods. Deep. Played there by Amalexon. Here is Carpio, blocked again up front by Slagle. And the Quakers now down by 7. And Earlham's going to get another timeout. Quakers on the verge of losing this one. Now trail it 13-6 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
Hi, this is Steve Funkhauser, and I was talking to someone the other day about how friendly and professional the crew at Jiffy Lube is, and they said, you are always so upbeat. I'm going to call you Mr. Positive, and so now I am Mr. Positive. And I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are doing a great job today. And hey, do something nice for somebody. Make somebody smile. Smiles are contagious, you know. I want you to have a great day and the horse you rode in on. Jiffy Lube. Fast, friendly, professional. I'm Mr. Positive, and I approve this message.
We are back at the Athletics and Wellness Centers. The Quakers find themselves just 2 points away from losing this in 5 sets. Alvanos side out, and it'll be a service error. So maybe that's the beginning. But again, the Quakers can make just one more mistake the rest of the way. 2 will cost them. Stewart serving. There's one. 13-8. Stewart will try it again. By the way, Muckway back in for the Quakers. Pomeroys on the return. Nothing to set up there. Quakers, Jackson back to Carpio. Muckway pushes it high in the air. Jackson again to Carpio. Went deep in the middle again. To the middle again for the Pomeroys. There for Slagle. Don't celebrate yet. And kept alive again. And this time it'll be 4 hits by the Pomeroys. 13-9. And the Pomeroys will call a timeout. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Quakers trying to rally here in the set. Trail it 13-9.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com.
Quick timeout by the Pomeroys as the Quakers down by 4 here in the 5th set. Side out, Stewart. Quakers trying to rally, and that's going to be just inside the line. There is Slagle again. Boy, she has played well. Match point now for the Pomeroys. Dorman to serve for the win. Quakers cannot be happy. They let this one get away. Can the Quakers rally? Here is Carpio. They will not. Blocked up front. Take your pick, either Kumpf or Slagle. And the Quakers lose it here tonight in 5 sets. Final on the 5th set on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. St. Mary of the Woods 15 and the Quakers 9. We'll come back and wrap it up in a moment. This has been Earlham Volleyball Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Drive in for the win and drive out with savings. It's a savings drive only at Wetzel Ford. Choose from our huge selection and drive away with a win. Right now, you can lease a 2017 Fusion S for only $249 a month for 36 months. Or lease a 2018 Flex for only $339 a month for 36 months. Or save over $4,500 and get 1.9% APR for 60 months on our huge selection of F-150 XLTs. Drive in for great savings during the Savings Drive at Wetzel Ford Richmond.
Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120. Finding a used car dealership you can trust is not an easy thing to do, but for me, the choice was an easy one. I went to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. I purchased my last 2 cars from Tony's and couldn't be happier with the service. They didn't pressure me, and they worked with me through the entire process. If you're in the market for a great used vehicle, get to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond, 250 National Road West, or give them a call at 962-5665, or go to their website, tonyscarsales.com.
At Square Donuts, we take our donuts seriously, and apparently so do our customers. Square Donuts is by far the #1 donut shop in Richmond. At Square Donuts, we bake our donuts, cinnamon rolls, long johns, and many other varieties fresh daily. Donuts became our family tradition and business in 1967, and we've continued through 3 generations. Square Donuts in Richmond has 2 locations, including 1241 Northwest 5th Street and 3637 East Main in the Hoppy Jeweler Plaza. Square Donuts of Richmond. We never cut corners and never will.
For over a century, Richmond Power and Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power and Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power and Light. Together we make powerful partners.
Well, Earlham got off to a good start, winning the first 2 sets, 25-23, 25-22. But then after that, St. Mary of the Woods dominating the 3rd and 4th sets with 25-15, 25-17 wins. And then they win it in the 5th set, 15-9. Quakers now 14-9 on the season with this non-conference loss here tonight. St. Mary of the Woods snapping a 4-match losing streak. They go to 9-11. Quakers will be back in action. They have to travel to Hanover coming up on Wednesday. They're the #1 team in the HCAC, 5-0 so far in the conference standings, and they would love nothing more than to get that #1 seed. So the Quakers will have their hands full on Wednesday. Then we'll be back here October 25th against Anderson. That's on Sunday beginning at 2. And then the Quakers finish out the home portion of their schedule against Rose-Hulman October 25th at 7:30. You can check out, again, the live stats on GoEarlham.com if you want to check out all the statistics from tonight's matchup. Other than that, the Quakers lose a tough one here tonight as they fall by a final of 3-2. Thanks for being with us. This has been Earlham Volleyball, Radio Troy Digital Sports.